Welcome to the laundry room. The laundry room is a surprising place for chemicals to hide out, and so we're going to give you a few tips here today to kind of ditch and switch and change out some things in your laundry room to make it a healthier environment for you and your family. And the first thing I would say is just ditch your dryer sheets. We'll talk about them more later, and ditch your fabric softener. Both of those two products are things that have unnecessary amounts of chemicals throughout, and so if you can even just throw those away and stop buying them, you will be on the right track of getting a happier, healthier laundry room. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. I do want to talk about laundry soap first, detergent. We're used to getting these big old jugs. This is one of my old ones from the store, and they're giant, okay? 60% more, all these loads. One thing we kind of switch when we look at using Young Living products instead is the fact that our products are more highly concentrated. So these are going to be loaded down with extra water, extra fillers, a little bit of extra chemicals and things, preservatives, where more isn't always better. So when you're used to buying a big old jug of this, we're going to get our Thieves laundry soap in the mail. Hang on, all my props here. And it's going to look kind of puny. You're going to go, wait, that's it? That's what I got? It only takes a tiny capful versus that big capful to do the same amount of work. So you can just put a capful of this in your little detergent compartment of your washer, and you're good to go. Another thing you can do if you don't have the Thieves laundry soap yet is you can use Thieves household cleaner also in your washing machine. You can use a capful of the Thieves, that's it, just a capful, in your detergent container. And if you'd like to just add some more cleansing power, put some white vinegar in your fabric softener compartment, because you're not using fabric softener anymore, right? So you can use that instead. So these are two options to use in your washing machine. I'm going to talk about a few more things with the Thieves laundry soap, why we like it so much. It's a plant-based formula. It gently and naturally washes your clothes, leaving them truly clean without any chemicals or synthetic residue left on the clothes. It's going to be on your body, in your sheets, on your towels that you're using every day. It also contains the cleansing power and fresh scent of Thieves, jade, lemon, and bergamot. And one 32-ounce bottle contains up to 64 uses. So again, small but mighty here. We have our small little Thieves detergent that lasts for 64 loads. Some things that are not in our Thieves detergent. SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, either one of those. Dyes, petrochemicals, formaldehyde, phosphates, synthetic perfumes, and optical brighteners. Those are things that are not in this bottle. Let me just remind you all a little bit about sodium lauryl sulfate and why we like to stay away from that. It's probably one of the most dangerous ingredients used in skin and hair care products throughout the skin and hair care industry. If you look on many a label, you'll find SLS of sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium laureth sulfate. It is a very corrosive cleaner. It readily attacks greasy surfaces, and it's used throughout the world, both for cleaning things like garage floors and engine degreasers. It's in car wash soaps, things that really need a corrosive, strong cleaner. You're going to find SLS. But it's also used throughout the world for clinical testing as a primary skin irritant. So they will use SLS on purpose on the skin of people and animals to test healing agents, okay? So if they're testing a new balm or a new cream or new medicine that they want to help with skin irritation, they will use SLS as the thing to irritate the skin first before putting on the cream. So again, not something we want to have in our home products. Let's see what else I want to tell y'all. It is potentially, again, harmful to skin and hair, cleans by corrosion, dries skin by stripping the protective lipids from the surface so it can't effectively regulate moisture. So especially if you're someone that deals with dry skin or dry scalp, you want to avoid SLS in your products. I mentioned petrochemicals not being a part of our Thieves Household Cleaner. These are chemicals derived from petroleum or natural gas. We're still learning about some of the effects of those in our products, and so it's just best to stay away from those, and you can look up some of those studies as well. And then formaldehyde, it's a carcinogenic material, chemical, it's a skin irritant, and it can be a respiratory poison. So again, just we want to stay away from these things that are found in many of our detergents. I mentioned also phosphates and the synthetic perfumes and optical brighteners. Again, they're just loaded with chemicals. Cool effects if your clothes stay really, really bright, but it's all because of a chemical coating. The cost per load of the Thieves laundry soap is about 45 cents. So compared to something like Tide Free and Clear, which might not be as free and clear as we think, we got to look at that on our Think Dirty app. 7th generation Free and Clear, those are about 19 or 20 cents a load, so it's a few cents more per load, but you have those assurances of what the product contains and doesn't contain. Okay, so let's also talk about, I mentioned getting rid of your dryer sheets, okay? Fabric softeners, as I mentioned, and dryer sheets are specifically designed to impart chemicals onto clothing instead of being rinsed away, okay? These are both things that want to leave them on there. The fabric softener wants to put those chemicals on the clothing. The dryer sheets put the chemicals, they coat it, they don't wash it off. The chemicals lubricate the clothing to make them seem softer. So you can make or buy wool dryer balls. I keep 4. I pulled 2 out. I even have laundry in my dryer, per usual. But I pulled 2 of them out. Here are 2 of my wool dryer balls. Instead of the fabric softener or sheets, you can add your favorite essential oils on the dryer ball to give your clothes a nice smell. These balls are 100% wool and completely dry, so they help to pull the moisture out of your clothes, helping them dry more quickly, tumble there in the dryer. They last several years. I just replaced some of mine with these, but I had some other dryer balls in my dryer, and they just stayed there for 2 or 3 years. The moisture from the wool balls redistributes back into the dryer, which reduces wrinkles and helps reduce static electricity, eliminating your need to add dryer sheets to each load. The bouncing of the dryer balls acts as a natural fabric softener, and the dryer balls, as I mentioned, have a long lifespan. You can put the oils on the dryer balls before your dryer cycle starts, but I have found the most effective way to get scent on your clothes or sheets or towels, if you like a strong scent on there, is to run the dryer balls as usual. They're fine if they have oil on them from previous loads, but then when it's all done, do the air only setting. So it's not heat, it's just air with the oils on the balls, because heat can break down the components of essential oils. So when we just want it to scent and not break them down, we want to use air only. So that's just a little tip I've learned. I will put a few favorite combinations in the comment section of some people's favorite combinations on their dryer balls. You can scent them with lavender. I like lavender and eucalyptus. I think that smells really nice together. If you just want a really clean smell, lemongrass is great. You should probably already have lemongrass in your laundry room as a stain fighter, a stain remover. Lemongrass oil you can add it to the rinse cycle when washing laundry to give your clothes a clean, fresh citrus scent. You can put a few drops in vinegar in the fabric softener compartment, so lemongrass can be great for that. Let's see, like I said, it's great for stains as well. And then purification is one of our favorite blends for eliminating odors. So you can add that to your laundry, add it at any point in the dryer with the dryer balls. You can add it in your compartments with your detergent or your vinegar if you need to. And that will get that any musty, mildewy kind of smell out of there and out of your clothes. So purification can also help with pet odors in the laundry room if you struggle with that or have pets in your home. So hopefully that helps a little bit talk about what's going on in the laundry room and some ways to combat our dirty clothes and still be effective with washing clothes and providing that in our homes without any unnecessary chemicals. So reminder, get rid of your dryer sheets and fabric softener and start working for a cleaner, more chemical-free laundry room.